and welcome back to our How Does It Work series. So in today's video, we'll be talking about how vaccines work. But first, let's recap and see how parts 1, 2, and 3 all connect. In part 1, we learned that when a germ or invader enters our body, our immune system gets to work to protect us. White blood cells on the frontline team travel through the body looking for anything that doesn't belong. If the frontline team cannot defeat it, it tells the strike team or adaptive immune system so that very specific antibodies can be made to fight the invader. In part 2, we learned how viruses make us sick. Viruses can sneak past our innate immune system and get inside our cells. Once they break into our cells, they use our tools to make millions of copies of themselves. The adaptive immune cells on the strike team are able to find cells that have been infected by a virus. Those adaptive immune cells then recruit even more immune cells to join the fight. The symptoms we feel when we are sick come from our immune system working hard to protect us and the virus damaging our cells. So, how do vaccines work? Vaccines give us active immunity by introducing a small amount of a germ or invader to our body to teach our immune system how to fight it if it comes in contact with the real disease. Since vaccines only introduce a small amount of the germ, we often need 2 doses to build long-lasting immunity. The first dose alone may not be enough to generate enough antibodies to defeat the disease in the future. Now, to be very clear, vaccines do not give us a disease. They teach our bodies how to defend itself if it comes in contact with the real disease. Traditional vaccines use a modified version of the germ to teach our bodies how to recognize it if it sees it in the future. The COVID-19 vaccines, however, gives our bodies the instructions to make a small piece of the germ so that it'll recognize that in the future. The Moderna, Pfizer BioNTech, and Johnson & Johnson vaccines all work in the same fashion to introduce a small piece of instruction that teaches our bodies how to recognize the spike protein on the coronavirus surface. Now, just like traditional vaccines, the COVID-19 vaccines do not give us disease. They just give our bodies the instructions to make a small piece of the germ so it learns how to recognize it. We will go into more detail about how the COVID-19 vaccine works in the next video. But remember, our adaptive and innate immune systems work together to protect us. So if you feel pain or have a fever or any other symptoms after receiving a vaccine, it's letting you know that your immune system is working to defend you. And those symptoms will go away within 24 to 48 hours after receiving the vaccine. I hope you learned something. I'll see you in the next video.